Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to try to get a penetration through the wall there, but first I got to deal with this muddy mess. What we're trying to do is get this steel siding on the kitchen addition here, but in order to do that I need to work in this area right here, and it just will not stop raining, so I'm gonna have to do something about this. My plan is to take these sheets, and I think I'm gonna cut one so that it goes like way out to here. That might be a full sheet. We'll check that out right away. If it's a full sheet, I'll just throw it in here and then we'll use scraps at the ends and stuff. But the other sheets we'll cut probably in half so that I can make a pathway coming from that way. And yeah, I want to cover just this part right here. It's okay walking on the gravel, but this mud is just going to get tracked everywhere. I made a little access door so that I can get in and out of here without bothering Natalie. Natalie's working in there right now. And I moved the air conditioner over to here. I could not get this job finished. I need to put some house wrap over the top. I worked on it 2 days and it rained both times, and it's going to rain again today as well. On the next 10-day forecast, I believe right now we have 8 days of rain, but that changes constantly, and it pretty much remains about 3/4 of the days are rain, so it never dries out. Yeah, it's supposed to rain at about 1 o'clock, but it's drizzling right now because we're in a cloud. Because of our elevation, we're in a cloud. So I think that has a lot to do with it. The forecast is never right. We're in a cloud, so it's drizzling, and I'm sure it's not drizzling down in town. Whatever. All right, let me get a measure on this, and if that's 4 feet wide, we'll just throw one of these in there right away. And it looks like I can cut one in half this way for right here, and maybe even use that one whole for the path here. Yeah, I may have to go get a few little scraps here and there, but I want it to get to the point where I don't have to step on mud and I can restart the work on this. We're going to be putting soffit and fascia on, and I need to get a penetration through the wall for the electrical. Then we can start on the siding. Okay, we finally got something to take care of the mud here. I wish we had something to take care of the wind. It's actually 9 days since I started this video. It's been raining pretty much every day, and anytime it dries out a little bit, I got to get out and do my lawn work. I got to trim and cut grass and a ton of other stuff. So this is the first chance I've had to get out here and work on this since then. Well, actually, Natalie and I threw this in here, and it was raining when we did it, but we got it done. Okay, so I'm going to finish up this video by getting my penetrations in. I got that all figured out. We're going to have a 6-inch penetration up here somewhere, and an electrical outlet over there. And what else? Oh, I want to get that AC finish up putting on some house wrap above it and getting it taped up and stuff. It's pretty good, but I want to get that finished. That's going to be in there for a while. So first thing to do is get in there. Well, I have to go get some tools. I'll go get the 6-inch hole saw and get my drawings all ready, get a level, and figure out the hard hole, the 6-inch one, first, and we'll get that done. Okay, I have my mark right here. This is where the 6-inch hole is going. It's designed to go right up against this stud so I can strap the pipe to the stud. This is the exhaust for the stove. That's going to have an elbow and come down to a microwave that's right here, and then the stove's right here. And our electricity is going to go out, oh, maybe on this side. I want it close to this end because we have the compressor for the AC over here, and it's going to be the only electricity on this side of the house. There will be electricity in the front and electricity around the other side, so this will be a little bit more central if it's over here. Okay, let's get that hole drilled. Okay, we got a problem. This hole is an 1/8 of an inch under because this 6-inch hole saw is 5 7/8. I just measured it. Let me show you if I can. 5 7/8. And my pipe is exactly 6 inches. So what I'm going to have to do is get a sanding disc for, well, not a sanding disc, but a sanding cylinder for my drill. I don't have one, and I'll have to get some really coarse grit and just enlarge this a bit so that it fits through. We are just underneath the soffit here, so I got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with the trim there. But that's not that big of a deal. So what I'm going to have to do is just patch this hole up from the outside so bugs don't get in here, and we'll deal with this next time when we're doing the trim. And we'll switch over to the outlet. What I want to do with the outlet is the siding is in 8-inch strips. I'd kind of like the outlet to be like the strips right in the middle of the outlet. That way it'll be easier to install the strips. I won't have like a tiny bit of the strip cut away, or a tiny bit of the strip left. So I believe I have it figured out, and I believe that dimension is on my phone, so let me find that and we'll get it marked. And hopefully this will go a lot easier. Once this outlet's in, I can do all the trim work, and I can get this thing sided all the way up to here, and I can continue putting the mini split in and stuff. All I need is the area right where the compressor's going to have siding on it, and I can put that last stuff in at any time. So we'll get this in, and the next video we'll start the siding. Well, it took 9 days to get here, but we got that in, which was by far the most important thing. I wanted to get that in as well, but I need to enlarge that hole, and I forgot that I need to paint that hood black, and I need some black J-channel as well. So we'll have to get that stuff. It is Independence Day in a couple days, so I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be working on this next, but I have all of the trim, or at least the majority of the trim from the Amish. That's all waiting. I have the soffit and fascia for both sides. I have the J-channel, and I have something else, I believe. I can't remember if he made me some custom F and J for here, or if I'm just going to use J-channel. I'll have to find out when I open the pack from the Amish. Yeah, I have all the rest of the stuff for that as well. And we got that covered up. That actually has been through quite a bit of rain and didn't leak at all. Really surprising. It does have a gasket all the way around, so maybe that was good enough. But this little piece of house wrap should make it really, really good. Okay, so the next thing on the tiny house will be the siding. I'll be doing the soffit and fascia first, and then putting the J-channel in and getting this sided at least up to here, unless that stuff's ready, which it should be. And if that's the case, we're going to side the entire thing, and then we're going to switch over to working on the mini split until that's done. Then we'll go on to the other side and repeat this stuff. The other side has some interesting penetrations. It has a hot and cold water faucet, another electric outlet, and something else. We'll figure that out when we get to it. So if you want to see any of those videos, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comments section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.